Home to me is the place I know I can relax and also the place I can spend time with my family.
Home to me is actually a place where I begin my day to give myself a fresh purpose. And at the end of the day, it's where we want to come home to spend some quality time with our family. Hi, my name is Keith, and I'm working as a communications and public relations professional.
Hi, my name is Makiko. I'm doing the sales for important company. Then this is our dog. Her name is Latte. Hello.
This is a 5-room resale flat located in the Fernville area. It's about close to 20 years old, and we needed to spruce up the place quite a bit. We put in a shoe cabinet in the opening entrance, to put in up a partition there as well, so natural light can still come in. As we enter the living space, we wanted to make use of the long horizontal living room. To maximize it, we brought in the kitchen further backwards, and we put in the dining table in the middle of the living space so that it becomes the center. Before you enter the kitchen, you'll be able to see we put in a dry pantry space.
So when I saw this house for the first time, it was really clean and bright. Then actually the layout is almost the same as the house in Japan, so I quite liked it after seeing for the first time.
Well, actually, what made us really love this place was that it's very spacious compared to the modern houses. And the layout itself definitely is what we're looking for, because it gives us a lot of opportunity to customize the place in future. So one thing we really thought it needs to be a built-in is actually having the partition and the shoe cabinet. So that kind of was the first piece that we decided for the house actually. We know that we want to have some form of privacy, even though the space is really good. So we've put in a partition over here, but at the same time we don't want it to be just a solid wall partition. So that's why we work with BuildBuilt to design the glass partition over here and just introduce some of the ripple effect as well, which I think is quite nice. When designing the space, we kind of took some reference from Makiko's house in Japan. So in Japan, it's quite common for them to have this space called the Genkan, which is where they will kind of take off their shoes or wear their shoes area. It's a little bit separated from the rest of the house. They put in 2 types of vinyl choices for the living room. So one is a little bit more grayish, and then before you step into the house where the main living zone is in a more warm woodish feel. We have this beautiful piece here in the living room designed by Hazel. It's a nice built-in, we can keep all our things inside. At the same time, it's a very nice appearance for our guests as well. We also have plans to put in like some Japanese tea ceremony stuff inside there as well. She suggested having the fluted panels to actually match with the design of everything else in the house.
For the living room, we chose this live wood table as one of the main pieces in the living room. We were inspired by my house in Japan, so we chose pendant lights with the fluted glass to match the rest of the house.
So we host our friends and families so far about once a month or so. The space has been doing well for us. It gives us the flexibility if we need to add more seats as well.
We always dream about having the wine chiller near in our house. So we put it near the dining table. I like the convenience. I can access the water easily without going to kitchen.
Personally, I like to have a space to have my daily coffee, dabble around with the coffee machine, and also just put in some of our wine collection as well. We also make use of that space sometimes to prepare a weekend brunch. Just like instead of having a cafe, it's actually bringing the experience back to our own home as well. So for the kitchen, the concept we were going for is to make the whole cooking process more efficient and actually in good flow. We use the placement of the fridge and as well as the basin as the core areas, and then from there we're able to plan out how we want to utilize different parts of the kitchen. We went for the top cabinets to be only on one side of the kitchen, so it doesn't feel that the entire kitchen becomes smaller. Something else that's a bit special is we catered a space to include a dog wash area for our puppy. So every day when we need to give her a shower, we make use of that space. Yeah, so you cannot bark, huh?
Yeah, you cannot bark. Otherwise,
Okay.
no treats, huh?
No barking, huh? We know that we're going to be doing cooking quite often. We didn't want the cooking fumes or the smell to come into the living room so often.
I am the one who is cooking most of the time, so even though the door is closed, I feels like I'm not alone cooking. I like the glass door.
As part of concealing the bomb shelter, we worked something similar to like a hidden door concept. So standing from the side of the TV console, when you look at it, it looks flushed as one, and you won't really notice the guest bathroom door right on the onset. So for the guest bathroom, we wanted something that's different from the living room concept. So when selecting the tiles, we thought of the concept of making it feels like an ocean beachside atmosphere. There's also this really nice bluish tinged tiles that we used. Hey, eat too much snacks. Okay, are you done? So now you know who is the real master of the house. If you look around the house, generally we're going for a color tone that's a bit more of a cream, a little bit off-white color, because we do love a lot of white in our daily lifestyle. So to match all that, we also sourced for a white sofa. When we saw this piece, we decided that even though it's going to be a little bit hard to maintain, the general love for it was too much to give up.
And the sofa is lower than usual, so it makes living room feels bigger.
Back in Japan, they use wood as the primary construction material. So for us, we decided to use this darker pieces here, dining table, the side console and the TV console as well. Darker wood is just to accentuate the place from the current vinyl, and also try to introduce little bits of elements of the Japanese home into our current home.
My favorite space is sofa area. I can use the big TV to watch my favorite movies with drinks and food, with comfortable sofa, so I really like that space.
For the master bedroom, we made some changes to the orientation of the door. And for the wardrobe, we designed it as well to incorporate a small space where Makiko can actually put all her bags there as well. And it also allows her to see what bags she has in place so that when she needs, she can take it out easily.
For the bed, we chose storage bed. The reason why we chose the storage bed because we wanted to maximize the space. And we also chose the green color for the wall as a little bit of nature element.
Instead of just getting the standard side tables, we thought we decided to get a little bit more creative. We think about how we can also look for a space for our puppy to rest with us at night. So we decided maybe instead of a side table, let's go with a crate maybe, so that it functions up as a table as well. And then at the same time, at night when we go for our rest, our puppy can also join us in the same space. So I think that's what we were looking for as well in the master bedroom. Yeah, it creates this restful atmosphere, not just for us, but for all of our family members.
When I was thinking about the design, the house, I really wanted to have the bathtubs because when I was in Japan, I soak every day in the bathtub. I wanted to continue as a daily habit in Singapore.
Hazel and Makiko helped us really a lot to find out an eventual design that worked for us. with the very restricted space, we still managed to fit in a bathtub.
We discussed a lot. I think for only like master bathroom, we were thinking about it for almost 1 hour. You know?
It was a tiring but good outcome at the end. It was really tiring, and
I feel like that was the co-create. Yes.
So it is still along the line similar to the common bathroom, a little bit of a beach, seaside feel where we can. For the main wall tiles is in a lighter, even lighter shade of green.
Because of the layout, we can have a long vanity space. It's good that the big mirror fits, and we have the cover lights under the mirror, so I can do the makeup easily as well.
My tip would be 2 things. One is set a budget, then expect it to burst. Because it's just along the way, there are just so many things that you may want to include, or you may want to make your home really something that you will live for a long time. So just don't expect your first budget to be your final budget. I think the second tip is really go to the houses of people who recently renovated, experience it yourself, touch a bit, and see if it matches your flow and your actually your design interests, because not every trendy design actually works for you. What's more important is that you and your partner eventually find a place that you can call it your own and transform it to become your own.
Talk to your partner and please find the point that both of you can compromise.
We're very happy with our house. I think we're also very happy with how the house has been designed. Not just that it looks good, but I think it also really matches how our daily function is. So I would say it's actually both pleasing and practical for us.
Thank you for watching our video.
We hope you enjoy our home tour.